how excited we are to present and recognize your membership into the National Honor Society this evening. To our seniors, we would like to thank you for all you have done for South over the years and the positive impacts you have made. They will be felt for many more years and classes to come. To our incoming junior class inductees, we expect you to continue with the high standards set at South, and we look to you as members of this elite group to become the next generation of leaders and positive influencers, both here at South and within the greater community. Your membership into this chapter is an honor bestowed upon you by the faculty and was based upon the criteria of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Scholarship is an expectation at South. We are fortunate that we have held a high level of academic excellence for over 90 years, and you have helped us sustain that distinction, and I'm confident you will carry that forward into the future. Character. I often ask, what is character? And what does that mean? Simply, character is your pattern of behavior, your thoughts and feelings you've developed based on your moral strength and your integrity. Part of character, though, is also your courage to live by those principles each and every day. This character is perhaps the most valuable thing that you have, and is something that no one can ever take away from you. Our inductees tonight have also demonstrated leadership. They are resourceful, good problem solvers, promoters of school activities, idea contributors, dependable, and persons who exemplify positive attitudes about our school and our learning environment. Lastly, we touch upon service. As John F. Kennedy stated, with great success comes great responsibility. And to whom much is given, much is expected. And we hold you to that standard here at South. We believe that your willingness to work for the benefit of those in need and to give your all to our school and our community at large demonstrates your commitment to service. So in that spirit, I challenge you to expand your positive voices and make South and the Grosse Pointe community a better place through your actions and deeds. I ask you to reflect and be the change that you want to see. And as you navigate the next year or two of high school and beyond, consider, what will your added value be to our campus? And what will your added value be to your college campus? How will you give back and make your surrounding community a better place? And I hope that you live into the motto and the spirit of something that we believe dearly here at South, that you've probably heard us say over and over again, and that it's not sufficient for you to aspire to be the best in the world. Rather, we need you to be the best for the world. And we truly hope that you live into that. At this time, I'd like to introduce the National Honor Society Advisor, Mrs. Lisa Klein.
It is my pleasure to serve as advisor to these fine students. I would like to recognize our current president, A.J. Reiser, Vice President, Elise Whitney, Secretary, Natasha Badalaro, and Treasurer, Daniel Garrett. They're hidden behind the flowers. These 4 students were elected by their peers and have done an outstanding job guiding our current membership of 104 seniors through a number of projects. One of our largest impacts as an organization is our tutoring program. We have NHS volunteers working with students after school 4 times a week here at South, at Pierce and Brownell Middle Schools, Kirby, Mare, Trombley, and Defer. Each month, the schools submit a log indicating which South students have volunteered, and it is always accompanied with an email complimenting these students who sit here tonight on their patience, dedication, and kindness to the young ones they work with. Juniors, you'll be taking this spot in the winter, and we hope that you are able to inspire the young ones that you work with, just like our current seniors have. Mrs. Brazo, who runs one of the elementary programs, said she has been extremely satisfied with our group from South. She said that her children at Mare look forward to their time with the big kids from South and enjoy the successes they experience in keeping on top of their assignments. National Honor Society students not only help with the math, science, and language arts, but also serve as excellent role models for our future South students. We look forward to honoring this tradition as our current seniors step down in January and you all fill their shoes and continue a tradition of excellence in helping to shape and encourage the youth within our community. The NHS students also give back here at South by volunteering at a number of charitable events like Run the Point, timing swim and track meets, and greeting parents and other community members at back to school night, parent-teacher conferences, and graduation. They've been leaders at many of the schools, providing babysitting services during PTO meetings and helping out at their holiday parties. They've spent their summers on mission trips all over the world, painting murals in Detroit, serving at soup kitchens, teaching at local vacation Bible schools, and even assisting at the polls during the November elections. Our students have certainly gone above and beyond for our community. This school year, our NHS sponsored its annual American Red Cross blood drive in November. 35 of our students were first-time donors, and we hope that this generosity continues as they venture off into college. Students worked in setting up the drive, signing up donors, checking in donors, caring for individuals post-donation, as well as donating themselves. We collected 57 pints, which provide 156 hospital patients a chance to once again enjoy good health. Each year, our chapter is charged with providing different service projects. In addition to the blood drive, tutoring at all of our schools, and the commitment to our community, the NHS membership participated in Fleece and Thank You. This organization provides packets to build fleece blankets for our children, whom they call warriors, in Michigan hospitals receiving ongoing and extensive treatments. Each blanket made by our South students was accompanied by a video encouraging that warrior to keep fighting. Through various fundraising opportunities, our students were able to earn enough money to purchase and construct blankets for 100 warriors. Next year, this will be the challenge for you, to increase that from 100 blankets to 150 to 200 so that you guys can impact other warriors. Tonight, we welcome 131 new members of the National Honor Society, and we are excited to begin another year of dedication to community service. Becoming a member of the National Honor Society is a high honor that comes at the end of a nationally mandated selection process. At the end of their sophomore and junior years, students with a GPA of 3.33 or higher were invited to submit completed student activity forms for review by the Faculty Council. Once the applications were submitted, the selection process began. Each member of the school faculty, which included administrators, counselors, and teachers, were given the opportunity to provide character ratings for each applicant with whom they have worked with here at Grosse Pointe South. Faculty rated only those students with whom they are familiar, and rated them using a 4.0 scale. To qualify in the area of character, a student must receive an average rating of 3.0. All applicants with a character rating of 3.0 or greater moved on through the selection process. Their applications were reviewed by the 5-member Faculty Council. The council met after school and discussed and reviewed each and every application for leadership and for service. To qualify for leadership and service, the student must be approved by a majority vote. To be invited to membership, students must qualify in all 4 areas, the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society as referenced by Mr. Humka: character, leadership, service, and scholarship. You are indeed men and women of such high quality to be sitting here this evening. You are part of a proud tradition, and I have every confidence you will uphold the traditions of the National Honor Society and South High School with integrity and with pride. The induction ceremony is also nationally mandated. Ceremonies such as this one are being held all across the country at various times throughout the year. Our executive board will now guide you through the ceremony of tradition.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality and personality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life, and when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. I now introduce to you our Vice President, Elise Whitney.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. I now introduce you to our Secretary, Natasha Badalaro.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on us. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest to the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, and is thus a substantial charge to each of our members and to the candidates. I now introduce you to our treasurer, Dan Geary.
Service can be expressed in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work without monetary compensation or without recognition for the benefit of those in need is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
At this time, we will begin the lighting of the candles. Students, please pick up your candles and carefully light yours from your neighbor as the officers reach your aisle.
Is this the real test?
Families and friends, and repeat after us as you take the National Honor Society induction pledge.
I pledge to uphold the high purposes
Of the National Honor Society,
of the National Honor Society,
to which I have been elected.
to which I have been elected.
I will seek to maintain high standards
I will seek to maintain high standards
of scholarship and character,
of scholarship and character,
to endeavor intelligently and creatively,
to endeavor intelligently and creatively,
to be a leader,
to be a leader,
and to give of myself freely in service to others.
and to give of myself freely in service to others.
I will strive in every way
I will strive in every way
to make these ideals
to make these ideals
now extinguish your candles and be seated.
Tiffany Nakai, John Odell, Hannah O'Grady, Julia Apala, Emily O'Mara, Carly Orhan, Barry Perkins, Gabriella Peruski.
We bring up Elise Whitney for closing remarks.
Please join us immediately following the ceremony in Clemenston Hall for a reception in honor of the new inductees. As we close our ceremony this evening, we ask you to remain in your seats until the new National Honor Society members, the officers, and the staff have recessed out of the auditorium. Thank you for coming.